Don't turn your back on bears, men you have wronged, or the dominant turkey during mating season. There are 40 rules all shrewd boys must learn before the age of 5. Learn your rules, you better learn your rules. If you don't, you'll be eaten in your sleep.
Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. My name is Deandra and today I'm here to talk to you about my bag rules. I've been meaning to do this video for a while, and then after seeing Liz's from Nothing But Bags video about lessons that she's learned, handbag mistakes that she's made, I felt like this just lit the fire underneath me to do this video even more. And this is pretty much rules that I have developed from certain mistakes that I have made. Now, the first one is go with your gut, meaning by your first impressions when you're unboxing a bag. I do a lot of online shopping. Most of my bags I have not bought in person. They're all through online and shipped to me. I have the habit of sometimes, because I have loved the bag so much, I've been wanting it, craving it for such a long time, that when I get it in person, I'm willing to overlook certain initial thoughts or feelings, which is not good. Okay, if I did see it in the store, most likely I would have left it where it was. So why wouldn't I do the same with me having it in my possession? I feel like it's a part of a bit of a denial. You don't want to admit to yourself, honestly, I possibly don't really like that bag that much in person. Two, it probably may not work that well for my lifestyle as I thought, or the color choice in person is not what I thought it was and it won't work with my wardrobe. And so if you're feeling any little gut-wrenching first impressions you're getting, that's what I'm saying, go with your gut, send it back, get rid of it. Don't take it, because you will regret it. Second thing is give yourself time for your bags, especially if you live in a 4-season area. Okay, some people buy bags that will fit for all seasons. I'm the type of person that I'm very influenced by the seasons, and that's why I do the seasonal videos that I do, because I gravitate to different textures for the changes. However, because of that, not everything is going to work for every season. So you may have bought a summer bag in the middle of winter, but you have not picked it up for like 6 months yet. Well, summer has not come yet, or warmer weather has not come yet. So give yourself time before you're even thinking about selling it or whatever the case may be. Now, you might be thinking, you just said if it doesn't work for you, chuck it. That's your first impression. But that's not the situation. It's not that the bag doesn't work for you. You're just not gravitating towards it because of the seasons, okay? I'm not the type of person that's going to wear a lot of brightly colored bags in winter time. Some people may do it, but that's just not me. And I feel like for the most part, we all kind of work that way. So especially if you live in a area where they go by seasons and the weather changes and so forth like that, there are certain things that are not going to be applicable. So give yourself time. And definitely I would say when I have done that and I haven't been too hasty into getting rid of a bag that I truly did love, but just because I'm just thinking about money possibly being wasted, I stop myself, because I'm like, Deandra, you really do like that bag. You bought it for a reason. So I gave myself time, because at the end of the day, I saw myself in a particular season wearing that bag, and lo and behold, when that time came, I took it right out. And I loved it, and I love it, and I love it. So, okay, next. This one is a hard one, but there is an exception. Never buy the same bag twice, okay? If I do buy the same bag twice, it has to be in a different size and a different color, okay? However, if I do buy the same bag twice in the same size, I must have evidence to support why I do so. I know that's a lot in one, but I need to stick with that rule a lot, because guess what? I do have a lot of handbag favorites in my collection. My bags work for me. To be honest, they do. They do work for me. And because of that, if you find something, it's like finding a really good pair of jeans. You want to get them all. A shirt, a really good button down. It fits you so well. Oh, I want it in so many different colors. So you just know you don't have to think about how it's going to fit you. It's going to fit you just right. I feel like that can pertain to a bag as well. You may be inclined to get all the colors in the world. I feel like that's why some people have all the Chanel classic flaps in different colors. Although I feel like that's a bit boring to me, I'm not going to lie, but I can understand it because they know they love that bag. It works with them, for them very well, and all they need is just to switch up the colors for whatever they're wearing. And I get it. It works for them. You see what I'm saying? However, for me, that type of style does not work for handbags, okay? I know I like everything all in the spectrum. I want a tote, a satchel, a mini bag, a clutch, everything in between. So getting the same kind of bag is not going to work for me, hands down. Secondly, I like a lot of different things. So once I get all of the same thing, I'm still going to want other stuff as well. So listen, I need to pick and choose. I need to be a little bit more intentional of what I'm buying. So although I like it, I need to rein it back, okay? And that's why when I am buying a bag, if it does come in many different colors, it takes me a lot of time to kind of nitpick and settle down on what color I want. And on top of that, I need to be very careful of not buying the same color neutrals at the same time. I know that's a lot all in one, but honestly, this is what goes in my head a lot of times when I'm buying a bag. I really am. And it may seem a bit like stressful to someone who's not a bag lover, but honestly, if you want to be intentional a little bit, I feel like you cannot be always so loosey-goosey. To me, I feel like you have to have some sort of sense in what you buy, and I feel like you need to have some rules to kind of rein you in, or else you just go crazy out here. And I felt like I needed to make these rules for myself, because when I started off swinging. If it doesn't work, it has to go. That's the last one. If it doesn't work, it has to go. So this rule has come about when I have overlooked and was in denial about a bag when I originally purchased it and did not return it, and I had it in my closet, taking up space, doing nothing with it, mocking me. Whatever I tried to see if it would work with an outfit, it was never working on several occasions. It doesn't work. It has to go. Don't think about how much money you spent. Don't think about anything. Rehome it for someone who can love it. And usually for me, I don't really sell right away. My family and friends get first pick. If they don't want it after they get first pick, that's when I start selling. Okay, so that's just how I work. But yes, if it doesn't work, get rid of it, because it's not doing you any favors. It's more so putting more stress on you, if anything, because it's just a negative reminder of something that you purchased that was not good for you. However, that last rule is just a caveat for if you ignored any of the other rules in the beginning, if I ignored rather. So yes, I had to put that one in there because it really takes me a lot to sell a bag. And I think I have a video coming out on bags that I'm selling, or items in general that I'm selling. It really takes me a lot because I love what I buy, but listen, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. There's nothing you can do. It just doesn't work. I thought I had just 4 rules for you guys, but I'm reminded of one more, especially with the whole recent hype with, some certain Coach bags that are out right now, and with talking with others on YouTube space and so forth, I'm reminded of another bag rule of mine that I have with hyped up bags that have so much social media attention around them. My bag rule for those bags is that wait it out a little bit to see what works for you. And particularly that is in regards to the Coach quilted tabbies. I do like them. I just bought a tabby wristlet, and that was me waiting it out a bit to see all the different unboxings, all the different colors, everything. Okay, and I was happy with that purchase. And honestly, with that purchase, I want 2 more other bags because me feeling it, and you know, it solidified what I felt and what I was thinking about for other bags that I have on my radar. However, they did just release their Coach, or showed their Coach runway for 2024 spring, and they do have the more boxier shaped quilted tabbies, and some different textures are coming out. I think they have some velvets and things of that nature. So I am going to be waiting to see what's coming out from those, if they are, and making my choices all together. Okay, Coach has been dropping a lot of different things from all over the place, and I'm just using Coach as an example, but there's lots of other brands that have had moments where they have a lot of social media presence and influencing and hype, and that can really drive you to want to buy a bag. I feel like Brandon Blackwood and Telfar and a lot of these other brands kind of use those elements of social media to their advantage as well. And I feel like you have to kind of hone in and think about, what do I want? What do I need? What am I missing in my collection? What do I see myself using it for? Am I going to have a lot of use out of that bag? Am I willing to pay that price tag? Am I willing to take the chance to wait a little bit and see if it goes on sale? Okay, all those different things all in the mix, and I feel like that is worthy for you to think about, especially for hyped up bags, because you may be splurging at a time where you should be sitting back and observing and watching. Okay, so that's what I have to say on that at the moment, and those are my bag rules. And sometimes when you wait it out, you may think you don't want it anymore, or you find something that's even better. That has happened to me. I've seen something that's even better, and I'm like, yes, thank you. So yes, these are my bag rules. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to make this into a bag tag. What are your bag rules? I will link down people who I want to tag down below, but if I have not mentioned you, please join in and tag me in it, because I'm pretty sure, especially if your money is involved, you want to make sure that you're getting the most out of your money. So I'm pretty sure you have certain things that you look for, certain things that you tell yourself, hello, I am not doing that. I'm not doing this. Deandra, be good, be good, be good. You know, you have to talk to yourself sometimes. And yes, these are my bag rules. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are doing wonderful wherever you are. If you like this content, please feel free to subscribe and share. I'm a friendly person here. Talk to me if you want to.